Hi everyone, welcome to BumblebeeCrafts. Thanks for tuning in to another video from me. We're just going to have a nice simple Let's Craft video today. I want to make myself some more of these lovely little window tags that have got a lovely image behind them, and it uses these envelopes and we just turn them into tags. I know a lot of the times we use these as pockets so that you can tuck a tag inside using this window envelope, but I've actually sealed it all up to make a tag with the image already inside, and I just think that looks so lovely and cute. So I'd like to make some autumnal themed ones like this, so I thought I'd show you how I do them. Nice and simple, and it reuses a lot of these lovely envelopes that we've got. So that's the one that I've pulled out to show me, to remind me how I do it. Let's just grab one of these brown envelopes first. So I use my template? Let me just have a little look. I think I did, didn't I? No, not quite. I didn't quite use my template. I just did a rough guide. We'll use this little one as our template. So what I want to do first, I'll get some thing, is just mark here where we're going to cut off, and about here that it wants to be cut off as well. So let's move. The images inside, I'm going to be using these lovely ones from Tracy Fox. They're her Joyful Youths kit. I just thought some of these would be perfect to go behind. I've got my scrap bucket from last autumn. I think these top ones look like Rach and Bella, but there's other people's digitals in there, so there's a right mix. And then I've got some here, Vintage by Me, autumnal ones that we can pull from and play with as well. So I'm just going to move these bits further over with my glue page, because I need to bring in my chomper, and that's over to the side. It's just easier to cut the envelope on this chomper. Right, okay, so we want to cut off, I think you pretty much, yeah, we pretty much get the flap cut off, which is good. So we'll cut that there. So you're opening it up like that. What's that? Bit of thread. And then we want to chop off some at the bottom as well. Okay, so that's a similar size to what we've got there, isn't it? Okay, so we'll put these in a little pile. I don't know, we might reuse these, they might go in the bin, I'm not sure yet. Okay, let's cut our little corners off as well, so we get our tag shape from the start. This will also help with the gluing in inside. So now basically we are pretty much open like this. If you wanted to make it easier to glue, you could just snip that little bit off if you wanted to, but that'll be fine. I can get that in there, I think. So we need to decide on an image first that's going to go on the inside, and I'm thinking of one of these maybe. Let's have a look. Actually, I think I will just snip this. There we go, because then I can lay this over and see what we've got. What about her? Let's move these on. What about her? Isn't she cute? Yeah, I like her. Let's go with that one. round and trim you down there. And I can trim you up in a minute. Okay. So how's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing well. It's a real autumnal feeling day today. It's light showers on and off. It's quite breezy and it's quite a cool breeze as well. It's actually really quite nice. I do like the autumnal things, and that's only just big enough on their top and bottom, but that's fine. So what I like to do to just give it a bit more of an aged look is, did I do it on the inside as well? I think I might have done. I wanted it to get that sort of like old picture feel. So on the inside, I just lightly go over and just gets a little bit of a, maybe a little bit more at the bottom and the top, because we've got, if you hold it up to the light, you can just see that you're getting a bit of an image on there, a bit of the vintage photo on there. I might have to do it a little darker. Yeah, that's better. That's yeah, that's gone on there nicely. So I have got my walnut stain out, but I think I didn't want to use the walnut stain for that. Okay, so what I'm now going to do is just put a bit of this on here, just to make it so that I can move it and position it where I want it. Yeah, I think that's where I want that. So I'm just going to go around and put more glue to hold her down. There we go. I think I might just trim that side up a little. I think that would look a little better, trimmed up a bit. She'd feel like she's more in the centre then. So let's just yeah, that looks a little bit better. And then I'm just going to redo this here, so that they're straight as well. There we go. That looked lovely. Okay, so now we can glue this all down inside and then cover it. So normally when we've done things with these kind of window envelopes, we do tend to collage them so that they're pockets and you tuck something in, but I just thought I'd make some lovely little tags out of these. I thought they would be really, really nice. And I don't think I even backed the one with the brown envelope, because obviously it's good enough to write on. Did I? No, I didn't even back that, look. So there we go. That is all ready for us to just put a little bit of decoration on the front. How gorgeous are these tags going to look? So lovely. So don't have, I mean, I've seen people do things like this, like especially Tracy Fox, with, she's got the mica or some acetate and she'll add them to it. But I just thought this was a fun little way of doing them. So let's have a look at our scraps that we've got here. We want some thin little strips really, don't we? What have we got here? We've got some strips. Yeah, I quite like that on there. Yeah, that's nice on that side. And what about that one down there? And we could put that one on there. That one across the top. Or do I want that one across the top? No, that one across the top. Lovely. Okay, so let's do some gluing. Now I am going to wrap these around on here. I think that needs to be a new glue page. Let's just stick it together. Let's take one. Don't need them all. Oops, gouged my glue out already. That's a good start. Okay. So we're just going to have you on there. Lovely. So then we were going to have this strip. I'm going to keep that bit down the side. Where is it? There we go. We'll re-angle these little bits in a minute. Let's just snip that off. There we go. And then we want this bit the other side. Like that. It's looking lovely. Okay. And then this on the top. Okay. Probably would have been better if I was going to do the tucking over to put this down afterwards, shape the tag afterwards, but that's fine, absolutely fine. We'll just snip off these bits. down. A little bit here that wants snipping off. There we go. And then what I think I'm going to do, I've got plenty of scraps of coffee dye paper, is just trim that up and put a bit of coffee dye paper on the back. So I'm just going to trim the edge so it's all like so. And that fits on there. There's a spot to write on, and that is the base of our tag, ready to add any other decoration or anything like that we want. How simple is that, but so effective. It looks so effective. So let's make some more of them. Just move those over there. And what I think we'll do is we will get everything measured out first. So let's just roughly measure. We want to cut there, and we want to, well, cut there to start with, and then see how centered this one is. Yeah, it's actually a little bit more off of this side to centre that on there, but that's fine. We can take a little skosh off this side. Yeah, that evens that up a little bit one time it's collaged over. So that's one ready. Let's do the same with this one. There we go. This one's quite... I'm going to take a bit off there, so time that's done, that will look better. And then this one. I'm just going to judge it by eye on this one. A bit thick going through there. Do that there, so I've got a rough idea how short I want it. And then we'll just straighten this up to about there, wasn't it? Yeah, so there we go. I think actually that needs just that little bit more off of it. Let's do it from this end. I feel like we can get it. That's better. Okay. And there all our scraps. I don't want to keep those bits. So there we go. We have got three more bases to do. So I think we will leave the cutting of the tag till afterwards, because I will be wrapping around over these. So what we want to do now is decide on our images. So let's have a little look. Let's take the paper clip off. It'll be easier. Now some of those, that one's quite long. So I just wonder, you could get 2 on that one. Do you know, I'm actually going to go with those 2, I think. I like those. So they're the 2 for in that one. I mean, it's a little shorter, so let's have a look to see if there's any of these that are a bit longer. What about her? Oh, she would fit perfectly. Look at that. She was made for that one. What about one of these? Yeah, I like this one's got, if you look on here, you've got that orangey print down there. Maybe I'd want one that's sitting slightly further over, so it doesn't go right down the face. I think that's too small. Yeah, she's too small. There's some gorgeous, gorgeous images here. What about you? It's going to go right down the face. How about him, that cheeky little chappy? This is going to go down the face. That one might not be too bad. That's at the side. That's a possibility. Let's have a carry on flicking through. Oh, what about him? No, it goes through the dog. I didn't want that going through the dog. I think I might use her. Okay, so they are from that kit. Let's just put them all back. And then this was what we were going to have from this kit. We were going to have her, weren't we? There we go. So there are lovely images. Okay, so let's trim her up. And she's going to fit in there like so. Okay. It's going to go lovely in there. And then it was the top 2 for this one. These are on paper, these ones. Stuck to my finger. Okay, so these I'm going to go there on those ones. Lovely. Okay. So we want to give a little bit of a distress to the inside of each of these. And I think, how does that look? Yeah, that's distressed and aged, that one. Let's do this one. Nice. There we go. Oh, I've got a cup of tea going cold, just excuse me. I went for my big mug. Have a nice cup of green tea with lemon and then forgot about it. Okay, so let's just pop a little bit again in the middle so that we can line it up to where we think we want it. There. Yeah, I think straighten that up a little bit. There. I think that's nice. So that's that one. There. For that one. This one. Oh, really breezy, really wind coming in the window. Right, if we do you slightly off to the side, then that way your that orange line will go down the side of your face, like so. Okay. So let's properly glue them down. Then we can glue it shut as well. And there we go. So that's ready. Do the extra glue around the photo. Like so. And then we can glue it shut. Okay. So that's all burnished down. That's 2. And then our third one. And then we can glue it shut. There we go. Now we're ready to collage over the little tags. Collage them over and then cut the corners and turn them into cute little tags. So let's have another. I do want to use that piece. What else have we got in here? There's a nice strip. That's a nice bit. Quite like what we've got on the edge there. It's okay, so let's have a little look and see. Yeah, it's not. Thinking this one might be better on here. Not really going to see much of it though, are you? How about on here? Yeah, I like that one on there. About that there. Nice bit of the blue at the top, because that can just sit under there. So that's not big enough for the bottom of that one. But we are with this. We have that one there. Yeah, that one looks nice. Oh, look at that, that's just perfect to go on the top. So that can go on the top of that one. Let's use our tear ruler. And we can have that down that side. That down that side. And that music in the middle. Okay, so we'll come to deciding that one in a minute. Let's just get some of these stuck down. 35, we're not too bad. Okay. Myself a bit of space. So we're going to put these down first. like so. Yeah, put something in the bin and pull something out stuck to my finger. That's not good. Very sticky fingers. There we go. Okay, so that's one's on there. This one is gonna go along the top. I'm stuck to the book page. Any overhang's fine because we've got to angle the corners anyway. This was going to go down the side. You're going to lose that when you chop that off, aren't we, for the tags? So I'm going to turn that way, I think. Okay, and then this one. I think I'll go all the way to the top on this one. I am going to need to just, with scissors, trim this. There we go. Get off. There we go. That's another one done. We just need to, once that's dry, I'll snip the corners. So let's bring this one in, and we were going to have you down on here. I don't think we need all of you, do we? Yeah, that's fine. No, I will take some of that off because I can use that strip for other things when I'm collaging. Okay, so let's turn this around. Music, wasn't it? We were going to come in with the music there. Okay. Off the scissors. Okay, now you're going to go, I don't think we need you all the way, do we? Oh, can't see what I'm doing. Sticking to everything. There we go. do the same. Just going to tuck that bit off. There we go, and then that little bit's just going to tuck on the top. And then what I think I'll do is some of those others should, the first one should be dry and we can get them finished, because I'd like to finish them off. And this should just be the perfect size for going over the top like so. Perfect. Anything like that we can just snip off. Okay. So we've still got that one we need to collage, but I'm conscious of the time at 14 minutes. So let's cut our corners. Ready? Okay, I'll let that one dry for just a little bit longer. Obviously going to need to do a bit of inking, and the other thing that I do like to do once they've been done is I will just come along the edge here and just ink up. I don't ink the pieces, but I do like to ink around that and then ink around the actual tag. Like so. This one can be inked around as well while we're at it. Oops. There's no ink in the lid. Silly one. There we go. There. Now these are already shaped, so I'm going to ink these. I'm using walnut stain for this because, as I said, they're going to go in some autumn journals, so I want them nice and dark and grungy. And this one's already been done on the back, so I haven't done that one yet, have I? No, we need to put some I think what I'm just going to do to highlight this is just go around here like so, just to grungy that up. Yeah, happy with that. That looks really, really nice. So what I think they need is some stitching. I definitely think we need to do some stitching around the outside of these before we punch the hole and before I decide on anything else to go on them. So I'm just thinking we need a little bit of something up in this top bit. Should we just use this? Let's take off the white and then we can just put a little something on this top bit, and then when I put my piece of paper on, it's got an edge all the way around. And we can get a piece of coffee dye paper on here. Okay, what's the best way of doing that? Like so, I guess. And then we'll just snip this off. Like that. Yep, that's fine. Come on, stick a bit of paper in the bin. Lovely. Okay. Now we want some coffee dye to go on the back. Not long enough. I want a piece that's long enough but also wide enough for me to cut up. Like so. Might just do that. And that. And that's ready to go on. I think I'll ink this first before I glue it down this time, because it did look nice being... No, I have got the right walnut stain. Okay. Just seemed to come up quite dark. Not walnut stain, sorry, vintage photo. Okay. Yep. Definitely got the right ones. Okay. So that's for writing on. So we just give that one an ink all the way round. There we go. Let's cut you. You should be ready now. Let's trim it. I need to put in my glue scissors. The glue scissors, so that I don't worry about messing them up, but those blades are really, really mucky. Okay, so we need to put a piece on here. Are you big enough? We need a little bit wider piece, don't we? That's a shame. What about this piece? It's wider, but not long enough. I wanted a slightly longer piece. I think this bit will have to do. That'll just have to do. I'll just put some ink on that little corner bit, I think. Thought that was dark. I've gone with walnut stain. That's fine. There we go. I'm going to use that one up, so let's just ink this one. they're still feeling quite damp, so I'm going to need to wait before I can sew around them. So I'll finish them off off camera, and then when we come back to do next Wednesday's fun little project, got a different little project for next Wednesday, I will show you these finished off at the beginning. I'll just quickly show you what they all look like. But how fun are these? I mean, you could leave them like this if you don't want to. You don't have to sew around them, but as I said, I'm going to sew around them. I will be putting an eyelet in the top of them, and then some kind of autumnal word or leaf or something like that on them. But these three are all ready to go, like we've created that one. And basically that's what you do. You just put your image in between your window envelope, and you have these cute little window picture tags. How fun are they? So thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for crafting along, and I will see you next week. Take care, everyone. Bye.